Another day, another country crossing as I make my way across Africa. Today we are going from Guinea-Bissau to Guinea-Conakry, so come along for quite the ride today. We left the town we were staying in this morning, and the shopkeeper who had helped us out the night before, we went back to his shop to get our water and things to start the day, and he gave us some information about the road and what the border crossing would be like. We had about 10 miles of pavement getting out of town before we were kicked onto some dirt and gravel roads that just got more gnarly as the day went on. Right before we turned onto the road to actually head towards Conakry, we stopped in this town, got some water, a soda, and an egg sandwich. There was also a lady selling cucumbers, which was actually such a treat. It's been really hard to find like fresh fruits and veggies in a lot of the towns that we've been stopping in, so to get fresh cucumbers handed right to you was really, really nice. So we munched on that and then turned off onto this road to head towards Conakry, and it's pretty crazy to me that like we turned off of a pavement road onto a road that looks like this to go from one country to another. We almost missed the turn towards Conakry because we didn't see the police, but he waved us over and checked us out of Bissau, and then we headed down this road which took us into Conakry.
We just got stamped out of Bissau, and yeah, now we're heading to Conakry, and this is what the road looks like.
This road was pretty crazy. It got really thin and jungly at certain points, and the terrain was pretty like intense. It was honestly like a trail ride, and I'm still not used to like getting checked out of one country and then having to wait a little bit before you get stamped into the next country. So like at this point, like according to our passports, we were nowhere. So we kept going. We didn't get stamped into Conakry until like 10 miles, 15 kilometers further down, a whole river crossing in between. So that was really, really crazy to me. But this road was really fun. There were a few villages in between, but for the most part, it was like basically jungle trail riding and felt very adventurous. I definitely felt like some of the most remote I've ever felt. The skies were starting to look a little angry and the breeze turned really cool. So we thought it might rain, and it did downpour for like only like 5 or 10 minutes, but that is our first little glimpse into what rainy season in this part of the world is going to start to look like pretty soon. And yeah, very grateful that it was a short rain because these roads might be pretty tough if it actually downpoured. In Conakry, there were a few like police checkpoints where they took our passport information, but still no border stamp. We had to cross this river to continue going and get to the immigration post. The pricing for this boat can be a little tricky for foreigners, but we had helped the guys before unload all of their sodas, and so I think they helped negotiate a good price for us, which was really nice. And the guy steering the boat was also super friendly. The current was pretty strong. I was very impressed that it was only one man paddling the whole boat with 2 bikes, a motorcycle, and 5 people. And we finally made it to the immigration checkpoint in Conakry, so we got stamped in, and I felt peace of mind again. And then we met up with a very big Chinese infrastructure project. Obviously, there's a lot of Chinese investment all across Africa, but I had never seen a project so big. This road went on for miles and miles, and yeah, they were just